god. I'm so sorry I haven't posted in such a long time. This is not working for me. Yeah, you guys are gonna see my room. Yeah, you can see that thing up there. It's just above like a TV case. So I haven't been able to post anything. I mean, I've been busy with like family and all this stuff. Well, I'm here today for a little while because I gotta go pick up my nephew. And I'm here all next week. And yes, I do have my Homestuck shirt because my mom made me take it off and I had to like change, and then it didn't get dirty or anything because it didn't go anywhere. So that's boring. You guys are gonna have to scoot over here real quick. I think that would actually be better for you guys. I wanted to play a scary game. I don't know about, I don't, that's weird. I don't know about if I should. I did just order like Alois's clothes, and I'm really excited to get that in like a month because that's gonna be forever. Whenever I get that, I guess I'll like do like a dance thing with it. Whatever. So we're gonna do, and I'm standing up, so we move around a lot. Alrighty. So we're gonna play if my computer loads. Alrighty. So we're gonna play wait. I can't read that. I think Dead for Near Outbreak 2. So it's the second one. You guys are not gonna be able to see it, but like I did another video and I didn't post it because I didn't like the way I had to set up my phone and all that crap. So I did a game where it's technically just, you know, a guy speaking and I get to pick different choices. But I'm doing half of it today and maybe half of it later or next Monday. I don't, you know, no. So I don't know if I'm busy. I don't know. So I think we should just start to play this. Even though my freaking computer has 17%, I didn't charge it. Oops. Alrighty. Whatever. We're gonna play this. And I have tests
First,
like
I didn't
this.
take him seriously. I had heard the stories, but I thought they were way overblown. But over time, he became like really annoying. Everywhere I went,
listen
he had
to
to
her.
follow. And bossy.
Don't. It's nothing. It's a commercial. That's not the game. I don't even know what it's about. Why can't you do this, like, I don't know anymore.
Yeah, you did, like a little while ago. But I miss you so much. He started taking my money.
Oh, never mind. Alright. So I'm at least gonna show you the screen. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see my ceiling fan. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to pronounce that because I'm stupid. Dead Frontier? Frontier! Yes, Frontier. Free zombie MMO. I don't know which one I should do. I think I'm just gonna play it.
On June 29th, 2016, our lives changed forever. A virulent man-made virus had been mysteriously released into the population, mutating the infected into ravenous flesh-eating zombies. The outbreak had claimed untold lives, but somehow my wife and I had managed to survive. We escaped the carnage of the cities by driving deep into the countryside, hoping to find relative safety at our parents' farm. When we arrived, we were relieved, not only to find her parents still alive, but with the help of the locals, they had managed to fortify the farm.
Okay. So, technically, if you don't know what that means, of course, I'm just gonna repeat it all because I want to. Because Claude's not here. Haha. So I can do whatever. So, on June 29th, 2016, so I guess the zombie apocalypse happened, and they released population and all the flesh-eating zombies. So, we live on a farm.
The granary held enough grain to feed us for months, and we had plenty of ammunition. It seemed as though we could survive here almost indefinitely. All too soon, we realized things weren't that simple. With no one working at the local sewage treatment plant, filth had found its way into our drinking water.
Oh, great.
A disease we had all but forgotten about came back to haunt us.
Oh, great.
Cholera.
So now you guys, so we can
Without
get
antibiotics to treat the infection, people grew weaker and weaker, and finally died.
Oh, great.
It was clear that if someone didn't go and find some medicine soon, we'd all be wiped out within a month.
Oh.
Those still healthy enough to hold a gun decided to draw straws. Mine was the shortest.
Of course. So we're gonna go get our butts whooped by zombies. So let's pray. I don't watch The Walking Dead, so I don't know what to do. If like, should I like drive through or just like do all this crap? Because I don't know. Of course, mine was the shortest. I don't with my luck. It's like.
Having been chosen for the mission into town, I wasted no time and started preparing immediately. I realized that even decisions that seemed unimportant at the time could make the difference between life and death later on. With that in mind, I headed to my father-in-law's wardrobe and started to think about what I should wear.
Okay, so yes, this is where the questions come in. So if you heard what he said, I went to my father's wardrobe. Shut up. So loud. I'm gonna play that. So I went to my, I was about to say husband. So I went to, I don't know who it was. Oh, no. My in-law father's wardrobe. So I'm going to put on shorts and a t-shirt. Okay, so Alois think. Oh yeah, I stole CL's rings from his room. I think this is the right hand. It might be this hand since I'm like swapped. It doesn't matter. Ready? She trusts me with them because he loves me. Okay, so yeah, he trusts me. So I think I would put on. Jeez, why is that? I feel like I don't know. So put on a jacket and jeans and old biker leathers. I would put on a jacket and jeans to protect, like, if you're running, they're like shrub, and it's like, you know, so you don't get like.
I chose a suede jacket and jeans.
Hopefully
it would provide a little bit of protection without hindering my movement.
See? Man, I'm tired of standing. I don't want to do this. I want to sit. I'm not doing nothing. So
I knew that I was heading straight into a meat grinder. Zombies still wandered the streets, devouring any living thing that crossed their path. I knew that confrontation with the infected was inevitable. And so after I got dressed, I headed straight for the armory.
An armory is like a place where you get medicine, I think. So, I think. Not medicine, like stuff. You get stuff. Take a shotgun, take a hunting rifle, take an automatic pistol, take a submachine gun. If I was myself and I was in a zombie apocalypse and Claude wasn't there, I would take a freaking submachine gun.
I took the submachine gun so I could mow the bastards down.
Well, there we go. And they do cuss in this game. Just FYI. If you don't... I forgot to say that. If you pick, like, a very violent choice, they cuss. But I guess I'm fine with that. If you guys aren't, then, don't watch it. I'm sorry. But they don't really cuss that much. So, but I have played this, just to say, and, I mean, I didn't play it all, and I wasn't really paying attention, but, you know.
Having armed myself, I grabbed a rucksack to carry some additional supplies. It was imperative that I traveled light, so I could complete my mission as quickly as possible. My fellow survivors were counting on me getting back with antibiotics as soon as possible, and the risk of being unable to outrun the infected was one I wasn't willing to take.
Alright, take an extra ammunition, which is like an extra gun. Take a rope, take a first aid kit, take a crowbar. Okay, so personally, I would take an extra ammunition just in case like you run out of like bullets or something, and then you're like, or a first aid kit. Because I made a mistake last time, I didn't take the freaking first aid kit. I think it'll be safe.
My mission was incredibly dangerous and injury seemed like...
Alrighty, I don't feel like reading that. I want to read it. So, a dangerous and injuries seem likely. I took some basic medical supplies to increase my chances of getting home in one piece. But I don't think that would save me.
I was almost ready to leave the safety of the compound. For the first time since arriving, I felt truly afraid. I knew that I may never return from this mission, but if I didn't go, what little remained of my family would be wiped out. I knew my wife
was sick and must have got her the medicine soon. So after all we've been through, I couldn't let this end like this. Okay, she said I say goodbye to my wife. Just go. It's hard enough as it is. Get some liquid courage. Have a farewell drink. You know what? If you really listened, if you would take a farewell drink, you're gonna get infected because the water. Remember, they all got infected from drinking because it spread. Oh, it's got some brains. No, I can't even trust myself. But think about your wife.
I went back inside the house, climbed the stairs to our bedroom, and slowly pushed open the door. My wife lay asleep in bed. She was pale and her body dripped with sweat. She had had a fever for some time, and I knew that without medicine she wouldn't last much longer. I leant over and kissed her gently on the forehead, whispered, "Goodbye, my love," and then silently left the room. As I walked back down the stairs, I swore to myself that I would find the antibiotics she needed or die trying.
Dang. I don't know what I would do. I would be like, I'm not going. If I was going by myself, oh, no. I'll go with someone else. Hold on. We're gonna move down here. Actually, we're gonna move onto my bed because you get to see my pretty This is like creeping me out. Like, okay, so I'm gonna speak. So I'm like a freaking chicken when it comes to games like this. I want you to see my face. I don't feel like standing. Ugh. Okay, so it's not working. Alrighty, whatever. I guess I'll Alrighty, hold up. So I don't know anymore. Let's just go.
I took a deep breath and stepped out of the compound into the wasteland beyond. I heard the gate swinging closed, followed by the unmistakable sound of it
being securely locked behind me. Dang it. I started walking, and I didn't look back. I've been losing my voice for the past 3 days. As I began the journey, I realized that I had quite a way to go, and I was considered finding alternative transportation. So, just walk into town, find a bicycle, hotwire an abandoned car. Alright. Well, I'd find a bicycle.
I had to walk quite a while
Before I eventually spotted an old and slightly rusty bicycle sticking out in the hedgerow. Oh, my leg hurts now. It was about rideable. And still a hell of a lot quicker than walking. Oh my god. Unfortunately, before I reached the outskirts of town, the chain snapped and I would have to continue on foot. At least I saved myself a lot of time and effort. Thank God.
After a
couple hours, I can't speak today, I'm so sorry. Eventually, I came to the outskirts of town. The place had been pretty run down before the outbreak. I struggled and imagined it being worse than I remembered. I was wrong. Once the streets have been the home of petting games, prostitutes, but they were now littered and decaying, half-eaten corpses. The air was thick with flies, and maggots crawled amongst their bodies. Oh, that's a bad image. I took a moment to regain my composure. And pressed on, trying to notice that I was standing on. I turned the corner, and another man standing from the distance down the road. I had no idea it was a survivor like myself or the one infected. Alrighty, guys. Well, my choices are for this: shoot him, talk to him, sneak past him, attack him with your crowbar. Crowbar required. I didn't pick a crowbar. So we're gonna continue this later. I gotta do some stuff before my mom gets here and stuff. So, yeah, maybe I'll continue later or something like that. Yeah. Alrighty. So, we'll continue maybe later or next week. Alright. Bye.